Hey, what's up guys and welcome to Best Trends. Today we're going to be going over what will happen if two rockets collide in Fortnite Battle Royale. For every like on this video, I'll be giving away 1 V-Buck. So if this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll be giving away 10,000 V-Bucks to a whole bunch of different people. All you guys need to do to get entered in is of course leave a like on the video, turn on notifications by subscribing to the channel and then clicking that bell. And then go on ahead and comment down below free V-Bucks. So make sure to get entered in for a good chance at winning. But with that out of the way, let's get right into it. This video is going to be a Mythbusters video, and we're going to be taking a look and either choosing if the myth is true or if it's a bust. This is a super cool series that we're going to be going and starting on the channel. So let us know down below if you guys will enjoy this one. So let's get right into it, starting off with two rockets colliding. So we are wondering, can two rockets actually collide and blow up? And we got some footage of where the user official Zay Fuzzle and is in a situation where he is going and he shoots his RPG at another RPG, and we're going to be going and taking a look together to figure out if one rocket collides with another, can they end up blowing up due to the collision? So here, let's go check out this clip. So here is just the battling against two others right now as his teammates are about to get knocked down. Then right now his teammates ends up getting knocked over there, and then he goes on to explode the person who knocked his teammate. And here comes the good part. I paused it right here, and now let's go see what we have. It's even in slow-mo. Will the myth be true or will it end up being a bust? We will know right now. Check it out. Myth is true. You could explode a rocket using another rocket. So if you have two rockets collide, it'll end up exploding the other one. So let's see if you guys could get any rocket kills. Let me know if you guys ever had this happen to you guys before, but let's roll on into some more myths. The next myth we have is, can you end up jumping from any height and land on the jump pad and not die and get launched? This one is definitely pretty cool and takes a perfect jump to land on the jump pad. I have to say, you guys, this was actually kind of hard when I was doing this to actually jump off perfectly and land on the jump pad. It definitely took me a couple tries. I don't know if that's sad that it took me a couple tries, but I was just running, I'd jump, and if I didn't land, I'd just do it again. Obviously, I died, and then my teammate would revive me, and I just continually do it. But this is definitely probably one of the cooler things, and it takes a perfect jump to land on it like I was saying before. But if you can jump from really far up and land on the jump pad and get launched without dying, that would be pretty insane, wouldn't it? It'd be like if you jumped off a building onto an actual trampoline. It probably would let you bounce, but it'd probably hurt. But the thing is here, let's just go and see if this myth is true, or will you end up getting knocked and not live the jump? Let's go and see. Well, boom. There you have it. This myth is approved. You can jump from any distance, but you must land perfectly onto the jump pad. Because for example, before I did this one, like I was saying, it took me a couple tries, because one time when I jumped, I did land on the jump pad, but only around like half of my body landed. So it even made the noise. Let's go take a look at this. But the problem I think with that one right there was like half my leg, or like only one of my legs. I can't really say half. What am I saying right now, you guys? But only like one of my legs landed on it. But I'm pretty sure you need to be dead center on the actual jump pad to actually get launched if you're going from a higher distance. Because you already know if you're just standing, you run and jump on it, or you just run straight onto it as a normal person, it's going to launch you. But if you're jumping from a high distance, make sure you land perfectly on it. Because like you guys saw right there, when I jumped and only like one of my legs landed, it made the noise acting like it was going to throw me into the air or launch me, but then it ended up knocking me as well. This is a proved myth, but you better land dead center on it or else this will not work. And I want it to work. I don't want you guys, any of you guys dying by trying this and only landing like halfway and then going in the comments, it didn't work, this myth isn't true, but you got to land perfect, you guys. That's literally what you have to do. So now let's move on into the third myth. And this one is actually going to be tied into the myth before this, and it involves the jump pad. And the myth here is, can you get knocked and then still get launched on the jump pad? I was thinking of maybe doing this one as well, going into the other one, because I was like, oh my goodness, you guys, could I actually crawl onto it and get launched in the air? I was like, dude, this could be the coolest thing that has ever happened in Fortnite. And so I was like, let's put the myth to the test. So here we are, we're going to be doing it right now. And if this myth gets approved, that would be insane escape route if this is possible. Let's go see if this myth is true or false. You guys, I'm excited to do this one. Let's go and roll the clip. Aha, Boom, there you have it. This would definitely be very hard to even achieve because when you get knocked, you can't even actually crawl up onto the jump pad because I was trying to do it, but then I had to actually end up crawling up like you guys saw there, and my teammate had to break it down. So that would have been actually really hard and not very like realistic if you could crawl and get launched still, because when you're in the air, you wouldn't just be in a crawl form. You'd have to end up pulling at your parachute, gliding down, etc. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So that would have been definitely very weird if you could get launched when you're on the crawl or you're knocked. But let's be honest. Think about this, you guys, right now. If you did end up getting knocked down and you could get launched, think about the hassle it would have been to crawl up, then your teammate having to whack it, and then you fall down onto it to get launched. Like, I just do not see this happening, and even if it did happen, it'd be the biggest hassle ever and would not be realistic at all, and it would just end up not being very cool. Like, let's go and jump into the fourth myth. And you guys, this myth is pretty cool and doesn't make much sense, to be honest with you guys. You'll see what I'm talking about once we get into the clip. But here we go. We are going to be doing, does the minigun slow you down when you pull it out? Like, whereas if you had out your axe, does the minigun run slower when you have it, or does it run the exact same? Because in lots of other games, like, for example, I'm using Counter-Strike, so if you pull out and you have the Negev or whatever it is, that gun makes you run so much slower, because think of how heavy a minigun would be, or an LMG, or any massive gun like that. So you would expect it to make you run slower. So we're going to be putting that myth to the test right now. So does the minigun make you run slower? Let's roll the clip and figure out if it does or it doesn't. Well, that doesn't make much sense, you guys. Clearly you run the exact same speed as if you had the minigun out when you're sprinting, or if you had your pickaxe out. So it doesn't make much sense how that is, because I don't know, that just isn't very realistic to me, and that is a really, I think that should be fixed, honestly, because if you have something that is so big and so heavy, you should not run the exact same speed, and that should be different for all of them. So for example, you should be able to run fastest with your pickaxe out, then a little slower when you have like a pistol, and then when you have a shotgun a little slower, and then the AR and the assault rifles. I don't know, I feel like that would make the game so much more realistic. But then again, if they did do that, so many people would complain like, why do we run so much slower? And they'd have to do so much more things to make it adjustable to that, like the zone, etc. But I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about that one down below. Let's just go and jump into the final myth. And you guys are probably wondering, what is this myth? And this myth is, can you jump out of the bus and fly back to the spawn? And this one is definitely tried by many users, but I think the outcome of this one might be a little different than theirs. So let's go and see what this is going to be like firsthand. Will this myth be a bust or not? Let's get into it. Here we are actually going to be storing all the way back to the spawn. This is going to take me a couple minutes, guys, and it will be really boring for you guys to sit here and watch me fly all the way back and glide all the way to the spawn. So I'll catch you guys when I'm about to reach the island. And voila! Here we are, you guys, just about to reach the island. As we start to get really close, there is actually a barrier right here that is actually not letting me go in. That's probably the outcome of the most ones, but it won't let us go there, you guys. Unfortunate. Well, guys, that's a bust. Unfortunate, we cannot actually go all the way back to the spawn. That would have been pretty dumb if we could, because, yeah, that's kind of obvious why it'd be pretty dumb. That was a bust. Okay, you guys, so now while I was recording that last one, I came up with one more myth. And this one is going to be a short one. Well, this isn't really a myth, just something that I found really cool while I was filming that. And I've never really done this before. So towards the tail end of that last clip, I saw where the storm started on my radar and actually on the screen as well. And I just found this really cool. So here I'm going to go and put the tail end of the clip on the screen right now. But you guys, look, the storm starts way out here in the ocean. And you can actually go in the storm gliding way out here. So it's pretty cool. Like, I don't really know if this is that cool, but here. Look, right now I'm gliding and I just go out into the storm and it truly takes damage even way out here. I can come in the storm whenever I want to technically. I just thought this was cool for some reason, but obviously I just die in the water because I'm so slow. But look, this was so cool to see that the storm actually starts somewhere and doesn't just appear. And it actually starts way out in the water and just doesn't appear like randomly like most video games probably would have done. I don't know, this is probably even dumb to even throw in you guys, and probably you guys are like, this is so dumb. But I found this to be sort of cool, so I thought, why not share this with you guys? And I seen it happen when I was going filming the last one you guys just saw, the Mythbuster. So I was like, why not throw this in here? This is kind of cool. But anyways, guys, that is going to conclude the video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to slap a like on it. And also subscribe if you're new with post notifications on. That way you guys don't miss another Best Trends video. And not just that, but subscribe because we are about to hit 1 million subscribers on the channel, you guys. 1 million subscribers. This is absolutely insane. A dream come true. But yeah, you guys, thanks so much for making it to the end. and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.